Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back once again for another Let's Play of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If you did miss out during the last video, well, we just went and bowed out a clone version of ourselves and got to meet up with Maria and the Librarian. And if you want to know about what the Librarian is all about, well, he is somebody that we could go and buy, sell, and even taking a look back at some of the different set enemies that we went to see so far within this game. Now, the Librarian did have a set item known as the Jewel of Open, which if you guys do recall from before, we have been into some of these different set rooms that had some sort of magic seal on them. Well, now since we do actually have that set type of Jewel of Open, we can actually go and open up with some of those different set magic seal doors, and we are going to be taking a look at one of those here for today, which that should lead us into a talking point with Maria and leading us into a new destination known as the Royal Chapel. Now, the Royal Chapel is going to be somewhat of a tedious type of place to be in because if you guys remember back when I went and did Metroid Prime 1 and heading off into the Phazon Mines, where they actually like to give you like a first save point to go and do whatever you need to do, but then later on down within the actual set area of the Phazon Mines, you won't be able to go and find another type of save point until like much later on down the road. Well, that is exactly what's going to be happening here, just like within this game, where they will actually give you a set type of save point to start off with, but later on down the road, it's going to take you a little bit of some time to find out where the other type of set save point is going to be. And there's going to be quite a bit of different set enemies within this Royal Chapel that you want to be a little bit careful about. There is going to be some of these said enemies known as bone pillars, which those guys can become really frustrating sometimes, and they'll be able to take a little bit of your health throughout your way out here. Because what happens is that with these type of bone pillar enemies is that if you actually do go and knock out on one head, the other head's gonna like go and start tumbling down into different parts of the staircase around within here, and you only have two other different set options for that. You can actually jump over top of the said monster head, or you can actually go and knock it out while you go and use one of your other type of set items for it. But for me, how I like to go and normally deal with these bone pillars here is that if the head starts rolling down, I like to just kind of just wait down in the bottom area and then just kind of just jump over ahead right on after this. So yeah, so as the head rolls down, we can just jump over top and just kind of repeat that as all you go throughout here within the staircase, because it's kind of a lengthy one. But if you make it all the way over here to the highest point after heading through that said room, we are going to go and pick up on another set item that's going to be around within here, known as the goggles. And this is just a little bit of an accessory item. I don't really think there's anything too special for the said goggles though. But just be careful of this type of said guy, because he deals with quite a bit of swords alongside with them. But if you can go and make it through this type of said door that's going to be over here, this is where you will be able to go and pick up with our first of many type of shield armor. Well, not really shield armor, but a shield type of protection item that will be able to help us out a little bit. If you guys remember, we did have a shield, I think, during the very beginning of the process with having Alucard when he had all of his power-ups. But now, since we do have something like that, we can now go and hopefully try to protect ourselves a little bit within here. And having this type of set timer item is going to be very nice because it can actually put a stop to some of those type of set skeleton guys with their type of random stick attacks. Because I know that they can get really annoying within there of that particular area. So this is where you want to make sure that you at least somewhat conserve most of your health around within here. Alright, so keep on heading through. Just be a little bit careful and cautious. There. And just like that, get ourselves with another level up. Now, this area does have quite a bit of different said bats and other different type of skeletons with their spears, but a great way to go and knock out with the skeletons with the spears is just by making sure that you just have to just kind of make sure that you bend down a little bit without having to get yourself hit by those. Now, I know that one item that we do actually have is some sort of a skeleton LI. Now, I don't think I've ever got to use any of these that type of LI usage, I don't think, here in Castlevania yet. But we are going to go and hopefully at least get to see what that's all about at some point later on down the road. Maybe I'll hold it off for like another type of set, like annoying boss or something. But it seems like our timer does not work on the Hippogrpyh here. So what we're just going to have to do is just kind of just play a little bit of some cat and mouse with this guy. So just make sure that when he starts to go and kind of do his lunge attack, you just kind of just dodge it for the other way and then just try to keep on hitting him as best as you can. Now sometimes this Hippogrpyh does like to go and send out some of the different type of set hatchlings as well, and also get to do their attacks alongside with you. But I've never got to go and see that yet here for this particular battle, because it seems like right now what the Hippogrpyh is just only doing is just going out for his lunge attacks or his flamethrower tactics. Well, there we go. We should almost about to be done here pretty soon. And I'm pretty sure that the save point is just going to be right on after this, once we're all said and done. Oh, I think we're almost there. And once we actually do go and knock out with the said type of Hippogrpyh, we should be able to go and pick up with another type of said life up that is going to be over here. So there we are. Now from that 100 HP that we have is now going to finally be all the way up to 111 now.
You didn't come here to flatter me.
True. Do you know?
Yes, we actually do know about Richter Belmont, because he was all the way back from the very beginning of this game that we want to go and see.
About a year ago. I'm sure he's here.
I kind of like how they actually kind of had those type of like little dream bubble things there that actually did go and showcase like the original type of sprites of what some of the Castlevania characters were all about. Pretty cool. Alright, so here we are. Just have to cross on through this type of hallway now, and then I think by this time that said save point is just going to be here. But we're going to go and end off with the video for today. So thank you guys so much for going and stopping by. I know that this video seems a little bit short for today. That's just because that this whole area is just really, really, really annoying. But there it is. There's the other save point. But we got it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.